In this problem, we are dividing a decimal by another decimal. And this can get a little confusing, so I've listed out some steps that I would recommend. And the first step here is to set it up like a regular division problem, with that kind of bracket you use for division. So I'll put the 2.85 under here, and I'll put the 0.5 out here. So that step is done. The next step is to move the decimal points so that you have a whole number on the outside of the bracket. So I would have to move this decimal point 1 to the right. If I move this one, I have to move this one. So this one's going to go 1 to the right as well. So what we're going to have now is just 5 on the outside. And on the inside, we're going to have 28.5 instead of 2.85. All right, so that's this step. And now we're just going to divide like we normally would. So I'm going to start by saying how many 5s go into 2? Well, none. How many 5s go into 28? Well, 6 times 5 is 30. That's too big. 5 times 5 would be 28, or 25, I mean. So that should be good. 5 times 5, 25. And then we subtract. So that's a 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring down this next number. I'm not going to worry about this decimal point right now. I'm going to worry about it at the end. So I've got 35. So how many 5s go into 35? Well, that would be 7. So 7 times 5 is 35. I subtract again. I've got a remainder of 0. Great. Now I put my decimal point in the same location. So this column right here is where we put our decimal point, between the 5 and the 7. So the answer to this one is 5.7. You can always plug this into your calculator to check your work, but if you have to do it by hand, this is the method to do it with.